Hello and welcome to a special bonus edition of the Myst Remastered walkthrough. I'm going to quickly show you how to do the get the good ending within 2 minutes. I've had to do this on PC, and in order to do it, I've made sure that all my settings are set to low, and the super sampling is turned off and VSync turned off because apparently that makes your character move slightly quicker. It's also slightly easier with the mouse and keyboard. As you can probably imagine. Unfortunately, you can't skip this little bit of intro, but this is the run where I did get
I fell into the fissure. The book would not be destroyed as I planned.
You won't actually see it pop.
Continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse.
And recording through the PC, it doesn't actually.
I've tried to speculate where it might have landed, but I must admit that such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
What you will need to do is you will need to make sure that you have pressed the caps lock button to change yourself to running rather than walking. And then as soon as you get to the island, you need to follow these steps really closely because the time limit is very unfair in my opinion. So as soon as you can start running, you need to run up these steps and then go to the right and get to the switch and hit it as quickly as possible. Go back down the steps again and then turn to the right as soon as you can, immediately past this building, and hit this switch. Stay as close to the pillars as you can going around here. Head over towards the rocket and hit the switch over here. Then as you make your way back down the hill, you're going to ignore a couple of switches that you're going to hit on the way back instead. So go straight for this one by the stone building, hit this one, then quickly set the clock time to 2:40, and then quickly run back over towards the shack and hit this switch whilst the stones are coming up out of the to do that. Saves valuable seconds. Hit this switch here. As you can see, I had lost a little bit of time there, but it didn't matter towards the achievement. Hit this switch on your way back. Go straight back down to the first switch by the dock to get the white piece of paper out. And then quickly run to the fireplace in the library. Make sure you cut this corner again, for it saves a second or so. And then quickly input this fireplace puzzle as fast as you can. Follow this exactly. And then hit the red. Spin round and hit the book as soon as you can. And if you've done all that correctly in the same time that I did, as soon as it's finished loading and you find yourself in Denis, the achievement should unlock. Like I say, it did for me, but the video doesn't actually show it.
My friend, you've returned.
And then sit back and watch the ending. And give yourself a big sigh of relief to say that you've done it.
You've done the right thing. I have a difficult choice to
I
make.
believe the Xbox version does support a mouse and keyboard if you want to plug those into your console and try it that way. That might give you a help on there, but also on the Xbox, make sure you enable performance mode in the settings. So that way any frame rate glitches won't affect your time. And that's it. If you get that achievement, that should net you, if you follow the previous 5 episodes and then do this one, that should net you the full 1000G gamer score. So if you've enjoyed our walkthroughs, found them helpful, then make sure you give us a like and subscribe, and maybe suggest some walkthroughs you'd like to see us do in the future. And I will leave it there. Thank you for watching.
It is done. I have many questions for you, my friend, but my writing cannot wait. I fear that my long delay may have already had a catastrophic impact on the world in which my wife, Catherine, is now being held hostage. Oh, and a reward. I'm sorry, but all I have to offer you is the library on the island of Myst and the books that are contained there. Feel free to explore at your leisure. I hope you find your exploration satisfying. You'll no longer have my sons to deal with. Oh, and one more thing. I'm fighting a foe much greater than my sons could ever imagine. At some point in the future, I may find it necessary to request your assistance. Until that point, I'm afraid you'll enjoy the explorations from my library on Myst. Thank you. The book. You can use the Myst linking book to return to Myst.